And welcome to Valley High School, side of tonight's regional championship. The winner moves on to the state softball tournament next week in Fort Dodge as the Valley Tigers play host to the Roosevelt Rough Riders. I'm Trent Condon, joined tonight by Ryan Cooley up here in the booth as we bring you 7 innings of softball action and what should be a tremendous ball game. Valley ranked number 3 in the state, 32-8 on the year. Roosevelt comes in ranked number 10 in a 27-10 record. Coach, these two teams faced off earlier this season. It was a tight one, 2-1. Roosevelt got the victory, and it feels like we got another good one on hands here tonight.
Well, yeah, Valley's used to being in this situation. They're always in the game to go to state every year. Roosevelt's got a ton of excitement because they've had a great year, and they're looking forward to a first time, I believe, trip to the state tournament. So there's a lot of energy, a lot of excitement on both sides, expectations versus hopes and excitement. So that'll be great.
These two teams mentioned played earlier this year. It was a 2-1 game, and talking to some Valley coaches about it last night, they said they hit the ball hard a bunch of times. They just hit it right at the defenders, and it doesn't matter if it's baseball, softball. We know that game. There are some of those days that you sting it, and those hits don't fall in. You also have to work in manufacture runs, and throughout the years watching Coach Bakey's program at Valley, in these type of circumstances, it feels like it could be a very tight, a one-run game. It feels like Coach Bakey always knows those right buttons to push.
Well, he's obviously got 1,000 wins, so he's done this a few times in his life. I know he's a big believer the first run scored by a team has a better chance of winning, whether it's putting pressure on the other team or you feel better about yourself once you get that first run. I know that first game, they hit the ball hard. They always hit the ball hard. And when it goes at people, you got to tip your cap and move on to the next day, and this is that next day.
Well, on the side for Roosevelt, our spotlight player here this evening, the leadoff hitter, and she'll be on the mound for the Rough Riders, and that is number 1, Clara Page. Leads the team this season with 6 home runs, 31 RBI, batting .441 on the season. Coupled with what she's done on the mound this year, it'll be her 19th start of the year, a 12-6 record on the season, 74 strikeouts, an ERA of 2.69, and feels like every time there's a team that's coming and building their way up, there's one player you can spotlight. It feels like Page is that player.
It has to be, and it always starts with pitching. It doesn't matter where you're at or what level you're at. Pitching is the key to success. And I just watched her take some ground balls and warm up, and you can see a lot of confidence in that young person's eyes. So I think she's excited to have this opportunity. I know Valley will swing it, and hopefully it won't be Adam as a Valley person. But obviously she's done some great things this year.
On the other side, Maddie Zlomke gets the start for the Valley Tigers, and Zlomke started the season last year as a sophomore, now growing into that role as an upperclassman. You see the growth of her game, and a lefty. And on the softball field, the left-hander feels like it's a little bit different than what we talk about on the baseball field, but those lefties can be tricky out there.
Well, you don't see a lot of them in girls softball, and Madison has grown up a ton from game 1 this year versus where she's at the end of the year. She's learned to spin it and pitch it and locate it. And having a person like Tom Bakey, who's all-world pitcher and pitching is his focus, she's going to get better, and she obviously has.
Well, we talked about Paige at the top of the lineup for Roosevelt leading the way. This Valley squad, on the other hand, they got some pop in the lineup. 30 home runs as a team this year. Zlomke herself also with 6 home runs this year. You got the freshman shortstop, London Rowe. She's got 5. They got boppers up and down this lineup, and that's another thing. You talk about, obviously, the pitching side with Coach Bakey, but he's always got some sticks in that Valley lineup.
Every year they swing it, and it's fun to watch. I look back at 1990, and you have 5 home runs on a team for a whole season, and now you're talking 30, and some of these programs 60, 70 home runs. These young ladies are learning to be strong athletes and swing the bat and barrel everything up. So it's fun as a hitting guy. I love to watch the hitting stuff. I don't get this pitching stuff, but throw it across the white thing. Let's hit it.
Well, it's the starting lineups around the field for Des Moines Roosevelt. We'll bring them to you right now, as Clara Page has mentioned. We'll lead things off for the Rough Rider. She'll be followed by Sloan Swanson, the center fielder. Batting third, Bernadette Wheel, the designated player. Batting cleanup, Tenley Thompson, the third baseman. The first baseman batting fifth, Kennedy Malloy. Batting sixth, number 0, the shortstop, Haley Barolo. Batting seventh, Ariana Morrow, the second baseman. Batting in the 8th spot, Harlan Jacobs, the right fielder. In the number 9 spot is Grace Bell, and Lillian Lehman is in left field. On the other side for the Valley Tigers, they'll lead things off with Carrie Rose playing second base, and the leadoff hitter, the designated player, batting second is Campbell Broderick. Ilsa Hervey is the catcher and will bat in the 3 spot. Batting cleanup, Bryn Sibula, the third baseman. Batting 6 for the Tigers, the first baseman, Lily Finn. Batting in the number 6 spot is Isla Brower, the left fielder. Maddie Zlomke up next, the pitcher for the Tigers. Batting at the number 8 spot, Jordan Hupman, the right fielder. Then London Rowe, the shortstop, and Press Remick will be the center fielder in the flex position. We'll take a timeout here for the singing of the national anthem. Come back with first pitch here in this regional championship game. Des Moines Roosevelt and West Des Moines Valley, a trip to the state tournament on the line, and it's next right here on CISN TV.
Joe here with Westside Auto Pros. I know that sometimes your car can be inconsiderate and need work when you're short on cash. So here's what I'll do. When you get your car fixed at Westside Auto Pros, I'll loan you the money to pay for it. Whatever you want done, repairs, services, tires, you name it. Get your car back on the road and you won't even pay any interest for 90 days. My wife thinks I'm nuts.
No interest, Joe? Are you nuts?
Get your car fixed now and pay later only at Westside Auto Pros. You don't suppose she's right?
Thank you for tuning into today's broadcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our live events. You can also follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram in the description below for more coverage of Central Iowa high school sports and the Des Moines Menace. Now, back to the game.
Joe here with Westside Auto Pros. I know that sometimes your car can be inconsiderate and need work when you're short on cash. So here's what I'll do. When you get your car fixed at Westside Auto Pros, I'll loan you the money to pay for it. Whatever you want done, repairs, services, tires, you name it. Get your car back on the road and you won't even pay any interest for 90 days. My wife thinks I'm nuts.
No interest, Joe? Are you nuts?
Get your car fixed now and pay later only at Westside Auto Pros. You don't suppose she's right?
Thank you for tuning into today's broadcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our live events. You can also follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram in the description below for more coverage of Central Iowa high school sports and the Des Moines Menace. Now, back to the game.
Back with you once again here in West Des Moines Valley High School as we get ready for the start of action. Des Moines Roosevelt 27-10 on the season. West Des Moines Valley 32-8 on the year. It'll be Clara Page to lead things off for the Rough Riders, working against Maddie Zlomke, the left-hander. Coach Cooley, we talked about that at the top. A lefty here, and I'm going to guess here the last couple of days Roosevelt had to do something to get ready for the left-hander.
Well, I'm guessing that they were told to swing often and swing early. That's how you beat teams right away they're expected to win. You got a good pitcher on there. You got her from the left side. You maybe change the angle of your BP or your front toss, but they're gonna be aggressive. They got nothing to lose, and they expect to win. Be aggressive and go out and get it done.
Paige Swanson will do up for the Rough Riders here in the top half of the first inning. Defensively for Valley behind the plate is Hervey, the catcher, across the infield left to right. It's Sibula, Rowe, Rose, and Finn. And across the outfield left to right, it is Brower, Remick, and your right fielder is Huffman. As we are ready to go, final conversation with the infielders and the outfielders. Fort Dodge on the mind. The winner of this one will move on next week to the state softball tournament. Always a great environment up there in Fort Dodge. I'm looking forward to that as Paige digs in. New field this season for the softball and the baseball programs. The first pitch of the night, a called strike as we get things started officially at 7:02 this evening. Very tight. State always wants to keep those incredibly close. Make sure you get to that starting time.
No, they've told the dugout to not bang on things over there after one pitch.
So very quickly, umpire crew making sure of things in the three-man crew here this evening. This one popped up to the right side in the foul ground. Ran out of room here. Not nearly as much room here in comparison to the baseball diamond that you know so well.
No, there's everything's a little condensed. Oh, they're going to be on them again.
I saw that there was a memo from the both the Boys Association and the Girls Union about that, and that banging on the dugout is considered actions towards the pitcher, is the way that it was.
Is that how it's worded?
Yes.
Okay.
So very interesting, and you figure with the crew and the home plate umpire is going to come over right now and have a conversation with Coach Smith. Christina Smith, the head coach for Des Moines Roosevelt. Assistants John Nagel, Bailey Richard, Bree Eigner, and Carissa Harrington. So we're back ready to count 0-2. To the leadoff hitter for Roosevelt, Clara Page. Page with 6 home runs on the season. Comes into this one batting .441. Tapped up the right side, slicing foul. Shorten up the swing there, 0-2.
She is. Looks like they're trying to work away from her. They went right at her. First pitch right down the middle like she's expecting to take. Now they've worked away from her.
Just 7 strikeouts on the season and 111 at-bats for Clara Page.
Wow.
49 hits, those 6 home runs, out to the right side again, slicing into foul ground. There to make the play is the right fielder. Nice jump over there by Huffman to make the play.
They stayed away from her. This time they went up. So 0-2, she had to fight it off and hit the little flare to right field for out number 1.
Sloan Swanson, a senior, steps in next for the Riders, batting .355 on the season. Swanson on the year with 38 hits, including 10 doubles and a triple. Behind the fastball 0-1. Little extra there from Maddie Zlomke, the left-hander. Swanson digs back in. Down in the count. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Pitch misses, 1-1. Takes a peek back down at Coach Smith, gets the instruction, takes a look at the armband. You like the armband?
Despise it. I'm a traditionalist.
There's a pop-up into the infield. A couple of steps over is Carrie Rose who will make the play for the second out. 2 pop-outs to begin things here for the Rough Riders in their half of the first inning with 2 away. It'll be the DP. Bernadette will be up next. Wearing number 17, a freshman. Just put together a nice freshman campaign, batting .362. Something's always impressive, and Coach Cooley, for us old-timers, just these youngsters, how ready they are to play at the varsity level.
Yeah, it amazes me how strong and athletic these young females are nowadays.
Wheel on the year with 38 hits on the season.
She's got a little split grip from the left side, too. Little Kevin Euclid.
Yeah. Tap that one, foul, 1-1.
Well, they're definitely going right at these hitters. She's thrown 1 ball so far.
Zlomke very efficient early on, finding that strike zone, and always had good command. This one out to left field, drifting towards the gap, but there to make the play as the left fielder, Isla Brower, for the final out. 3 up, 3 down, go the Rough Riders here in their half of the first inning. Roosevelt nothing, Valley coming to the plate next. Stay right there as we continue with more Regional Championship Softball on CISN TV.
Joe here with Westside Auto Pros. I know that sometimes your car can be inconsiderate and need work when you're short on cash. So here's what I'll do. When you get your car fixed at Westside Auto Pros, I'll loan you the money to pay for it. Whatever you want done, repairs, services, tires, you name it. Get your car back on the road and you won't even pay any interest for 90 days. My wife thinks I'm nuts.
No interest, Joe? Are you nuts?
Get your car fixed now and pay later only at Westside Auto Pros. You don't suppose she's right?
Thank you for tuning into today's broadcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our live events. You can also follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram in the description below for more coverage of Central Iowa high school sports and the Des Moines Menace. Now, back to the game.
Welcome back once again to West Des Moines Valley High School as we bring you this regional championship game. The winner will play next week in the state softball tournament. This inning brought to you in part by the West Des Moines Girls Softball Club. If you have a youngster interested in getting into softball, the West Des Moines Softball Club is the place for you, where every girl gets to play. Tournament registration continues, and also rec season will begin next spring. For more information for your daughter to get involved with West Des Moines softball, go to wdmsoftball.org. Claire Page takes the mound for Roosevelt. Will work against this lineup for Valley. Carrie Rose will get it started. Campbell Broderick and Ilsa Hervey due up for the Tigers here in the home half of the first inning. Coach Bakey up the third base line. His new assistant for the year, Brad Rose, up the first base line. Rosie helped me out last night with some baseball.
That's what I heard. That's awesome. Did you get a word in?
Not many. Not many. He had it covered. First pitch misses, 1-0 to Rose, his daughter, and the youngest Rose in her final game here at the Valley Softball Complex. The 1-0. This one rocketed over to first base. Good play over there, though. Good hop from the first baseman, Malloy, for the first out.
Just off a little bit on that. Turned on it, ended up rolling over, but barreled it up. So that's a good sign for her next at bats.
Now it's Campbell Broderick, and I was telling you, Coach Cooley, before, I haven't seen a ton of games this season for Valley, but the 4 or 5 that I've seen, feels like every time she's got 3 hits. She is just a cool customer out there, and she can swing it.
She seems to just roll out of bed and hit. She's a lucky individual to be able to do that.
This one popped up and out of play up the left side. As the count goes even, 1-1 to Campbell Broderick, the sophomore, batting .429 on the season. 27 hits, including 4 doubles and a couple of home runs. She's knocked in 26 this year.
Wow.
Off-speed pitch back up the middle. There's a base knock Campbell Broderick didn't try to do too much with that. Got the barrel out there and gets the first hit of the night.
Yeah, it looked like a little changeup down, and hand stayed back, barrel through it. Little hard ground ball up the middle for a single.
Our first base runner of the evening after Roosevelt went down 1, 2, 3 in their half of the first with one out. Hervey steps to the plate. Hervey, the catcher, as the pitch misses 1-0. Junior on the season with 24 RBI, batting .256 this year. 9 doubles along with 11 singles out of her 20 hits. The 1-0, missing low. 2-0. Good work there behind the plate by the catcher, Grace Bell. Defensively for Roosevelt, left to right across the infield, it's Thompson. Shortstop, Rolla. Over at second base is Morrow, and at first base, another Morrow. Here's another shot. Back-to-back hard singles out of the Valley bats as Hervey is aboard. 2 on with 1 out, and it'll be the cleanup hitter, Bryn Sibula.
Nice job out of her sitting back and going the other way with a bullet to left field.
And with Hervey, the catcher, we're going to get a courtesy runner that's going to come into the game. That'll be number 21, Lillian Stamets, a sophomore. Stamets 5 for 5 on the base pass and stolen base attempts on the season. Does have a runner in front of her though with Broderick. 2 on, 1 out, and the dangerous Bryn Sibula. Big numbers for Sibula this year. 4 home runs and a team-leading 36 RBI, showing bunt. The center fielder comes into cover back behind as everybody was moving around.
They tried the old fake bunt and see if they'd fall for the tripping of Lillian at first base. She falls down, and seeing how Roosevelt will handle that, they just said, hold the ball, we'll put you back where you were and go back at it again.
0-1 the count. They did say did offer at that bunt. So the count sits at 0-1. Page ready with the pitch. Missing way up high. Count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. Claire Page trying to get out of a little trouble here, trying to get a ground ball double play for the Riders. This one bounced back to the net, and it's 1-2. So mentioned at the top, Coach Cooley, the new field here. You got now is it an orange look or is it a dirt look? What do you call this?
I told Coach Bakey, Orange, you glad you got a new field? So I'm going to go with the orange.
What orange? A 1-2.
Ooh.
Just missed on that one. Big Page hit her spot. Set up outside. The count goes even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 away for the Tigers in the bottom of the first, scoreless. Off-speed pitch fouled back. Sibula stays alive, got a piece of that one. Sibula's not going to get cheated up there, though.
No. I love her swing. I love to watch her hit. I know she struggled with this Clara the first time they played.
This one, hot foul again.
But knowing Sib, I guarantee she's worked it at getting better and what to expect.
Hard-working young lady. And this Valley squad, you know they put in the work time in and time out. Every time I'm driving by, feels like they're out here putting the work in. 41st game of the season. Called strike 3. Melted her at the knees there with that one as Paige gets her first strikeout.
Great pitch. Down and away, right at that knee. Umpire saw it as a strike.
Now Lily Finn will look to extend the inning for the Valley Tigers, batting .330 on the year. Finn leads the Tigers with 8 homers on the season, files this one straight back.
Yeah, she doesn't get cheated when she takes hacks. Soft with her front foot, gets into that load, and her back hit dominates her swing.
0-1 the count, 2 on and 2 outs. That one catches the belt, called strike, splits the middle, and it's 0-2. Now looking to protect up there, Lily Finn, the number 5 hitter for the Tigers. Runners at first and second. Broderick stands at second. Have the courtesy runner over at first base and Stamets. And the pitch. Missed up and away. Good pitch there, 0-2 though from Page.
Absolutely. Teaser a little bit.
Finn with that big swing. Does have 20 strikeouts on the year, second on the team in Ks. Off speed, pitch grounded too short. Taking the short way by herself is the shortstop, Burola, for the putout. Good heads-up play there, not even worrying about the flip, taking herself, and the side is retired. We played one here in Valley, tied up. No score with Roosevelt and the Valley Tigers. Quick timeout, back with more on CISN TV.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Run, jump, lift, swim, compete, connect, breathe. Whatever your workout, you'll find it at the Y, plus a whole lot more. Right now, you can try the Y for free. Visit any branch or online at dmymca.org. One membership, endless opportunities. Your YMCA.
Trent Condon and Ryan Cooley back with you here in West Des Moines. No score as we go to the top of the second inning. 4-5-6 due up for the Riders here. It's Thompson, Malloy, and Burola. That will be stepping to the plate, working against Maddie Zlomke, the left-hander. This portion of the program is brought to you by Bevvy's Tavern on 50th Street, a presenting sponsor of our tournament games. Yesterday with baseball, here tonight with the softball. Bevvy's before, during, or after the game. A great place to stop. Great menu, great drinks. Stop by Bevvy's, a presenting sponsor here of Valley Athletics. 0-1 the count to Thompson. This one knuckled up the left side. Long run foul as Rowe almost tracked that one down. She is a freshman. She does not look like a freshman on the field. Now you get a close to her and you see her face. She definitely looks like a freshman, but she is just so cool out there.
Well, she's got great feet. Her hands are unbelievable. I've watched her since she was 5 years old running around fields. You knew she was good back then.
0-2 the count. This one, another fly ball into some trouble. Rose back to make the play. Carrie Rose tracked that one down. That is an incredibly difficult play for a second baseman.
Well, you go out there and you don't know if you're going to catch the ball. You're supposed to go get it till you hear the center fielder. And she did. She went and got it. Center fielder said, hey, get it. I'm not going to get it. Out number one.
That'll bring to the plate Kennedy Malloy. 1-0 the count to Malloy. Roosevelt looking for their first base runner here of the evening as we play in the top of the second inning. Malloy wearing number 15, a sophomore. Batting .404 on the season as the count goes even 1-1. Step out, back ready. As Zlomke rocks and fires with the pitch.
Ooh.
Just missed outside. Maybe a touch low. 2-1 the count. Well, I mentioned this last night on our baseball broadcast. Home plate umpire was given that outside corner. Always got to be adjusted, finding that right one and finding where the umpire is. And not giving that outside corner here, 3-1. Hitters count now for Malloy, the first baseman for Roosevelt. He digs back in as Lomke comes set. Straight back, just missed on that, 3-2.
She was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Saw something she liked and just missed on it. Count goes full. Or number 15, Kennedy Malloy. Malloy this year with 38 hits, 9 extra base hits on the season. Stays alive, 3-2. Great crowd on hand here. And we also have baseball, a 1A sub-state championship game happening. Coon Rapids Baird and can't remember the other squad. Another one from Western Iowa made the trek here to West Des Moines. They could have played 45 minutes away from each other. Instead, they both drove 90 minutes.
Makes sense.
The 3-2. Down the right side into foul ground, long run, and just out of play. So hanging around here is Kennedy Malloy. Good at bat brewing.
Yeah, both sides. You can tell they're not intimidated. They're not nervous. They're up here to take their hacks and barrel it up and see what happens. It's been fun to watch so far.
3-2 remains the count with one away. This one foul again up the right side, slicing out of play, bouncing back in play. So full and starting to pick up that pitch count a little bit. Hot, humid night out there. Definitely can feel the heat. Game time temperature was 89 degrees when we started 20 minutes ago. The 3-2. Just low, ball 4, the first base runner of the night for Roosevelt, as Malloy will trot to first base.
Number 0, the shortstop, Barola.
Barola now steps in, the shortstop. We'll get her first look against Maddie Zlomke. Barola on the season, batting .441 this year with 45 hits.
Wow.
6 doubles, 3 triples. Showing bunt. That one just foul. This is how the corners were pinched in there very quickly. Lily Finn, she was right on top of that.
Yeah. Well, they're bringing third base and first base and pitcher to handle the bunt. Traditional bunt coverage.
Charging over. And now the corner infielders remain way in here. Basically even with the pitcher's mound. Count 0-1. Pitch missing low, 1-1. So yeah, Malloy over at first base on the season though. Malloy does not have a stolen base on the season, 0 for 1 in attempts. There's the bunt, got it down, bobbled for a moment, the throw to first, not in time. Back-to-back base runners now as Barola finds herself aboard and a little shimmy afterwards as she's excited about it. 2 runners for the Riders.
Yeah, she got the ball kind of popped up and had a little spin to it. So when it hit the dirt, or turf in this case, I think it would have gone foul if she had let it, but you don't know. So she, when it took that took that hop, she doesn't get her glove on it properly.
Ariana Moraro now, the second Morrow at the plate here this inning, a junior. Batting .321 on the season. Fouls it straight back. 27 hits on the season for Morrow, 10 of them for extra bases, 7 doubles, and 3 homers. She's knocked in 22. RBI opportunity here with runners at first and second and 1 out. The 0-1. Just missed again. Just a touch low and learning. Not a huge strike zone there, so you got to really hit your spots well.
Now, she's the only hitter on the Roosevelt team so far that is in the back of the box. All of them thus far prior to her has had their foot up in the front.
Here's a bunt right back to Zlomke, the pitcher. The throw to first in time. Rose covering, moves the runners up. Now 2 in scoring position with 2 outs, and it'll be Harlan Jacobs to the plate. So playing some small ball there. 1-4 on the put out for the second out. That goes in Jacobs' hands, and also decision time here for Coach Bakey, the number 9 hitter waiting on deck. And you know he's gone through the stats, and I think I can see him with that stat book over there right now.
Oh, he's got a big, almost a desk he carries around with him.
Jacobs at the plate, watches the first pitch. Called strike 0-1. Harlan Jacobs wearing number 5, a sophomore, batting .333 this year. 5 extra base hits, including 4 doubles and a triple. 0-1 the count to Jacobs as Lomke comes ready. Head off the end of the bat, the knob there. That's a foul ball.
Yeah, and you could tell right away because she didn't act like she got hit. It went right off that knob and stood there.
In the batter's box, that's one of the more frustrating elements that you can have when that happens. 0-2 now. Swinging strike three. Zlomke gets the K. Her first strikeout of the night. And this side is retired. No runs on no hits. 2 runners left on as we play 1.5. Still no score. Valley and Roosevelt. Back with more in a moment on CISN TV.
A fuel choice that even rivals can agree on? Now that's worth the hype. Cheaper, cleaner, and homegrown. Pump it up with unleaded 88.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore. And if your old fireplace isn't giving you everything you want, you need to come see us so we can show you Heat & Glow's industry-leading gas fireplace inserts. A Heat & Glow gas insert will convert your old wood burner into a high-efficient gas fireplace that's easy to use and will warm your house. Come see us soon and get on the schedule for this winter's installations. For the best selection of fireplaces in the state of Iowa, come see Fireplace Superstore, just west of Homeacres on Douglas Avenue.
Back with you in West Des Moines as we go to the home half of the second inning. Still no score with Roosevelt and West Des Moines Valley. Roosevelt threatened a little bit in their half of the inning. Valley trying to get the scoreboard. It'll be Brower, Zlomke, Huckman due up for the Tigers here in this half. And early on, Coach Cooley feels kind of like we anticipated a tight one.
Yeah, I mentioned to you it might be about a 55-minute game if it continues like this. Lots of strikes, lots of outs.
Yes. Well, in order to get that 55-minute game, somebody's got to push one across, though.
Fair enough.
As Clara Page back to the mound for her second inning of work for the Rough Riders. And she'll work against Brower. Brower, the left fielder. First pitch swinging, fouled back. And seen Valley right away. They've been very aggressive early in the count.
Yeah, they know what they like to hit, and they swing aggressively. It's a violent act, and they seem to be violent doing it.
Brower batting .337 on the year for the Tigers. Has knocked in 29. Couple of home runs along with 7 doubles on the season. Pitch up at the letters, 1-1.
I think Claire's big pitch is a rise ball. That's what I'm guessing. You know, I'm not an expert at this pitching thing, but it looks like it, spins like it.
1-1 the count. As Page comes set. This one tapped up the right side, spinning foul, 1-2. Waiting on deck, Maddie Zlomke, the pitcher. As Brower back ready again. Brower, sophomore. This team of Valley, just 3 seniors, part of the varsity squad this season. 1-2. This one ripped to left field and down for a base knock. Good 2-strike swing there. Kept the hands back and got the barrel in front again.
Yeah, looks that was a changeup that was down. She just kept her hands back enough, got a barrel on it, and goes down as a line drive to left field.
So the leadoff runner on for Valley here to begin their half of the second inning. No score as Maddie Zlomke will try to help herself.
We'll find out real quick if their philosophy is to score first run.
Zlomke, one of the power sticks in this lineup. Runner off with the pitch. Here's the throw to second, not in time. What a jump over there at first base from Brower.
Plus she's a track athlete, that helps too.
Saw those wheels, and they were not spinning.
And on this turf, you start sliding about halfway.
Yep. Now a runner in scoring position for Zlomke.
Now you got to.
1-0 the count. As Page comes to the plate. There's the bunt, straight back to the net, 1-1. You wonder for Zlomke how much she has been asked this year to bunt. She does have 4 sacrifices towards the top of the team. 46 overall for Valley. Coach Bakey playing some small ball.
Oh, they all 1 through 9. they're asked to bunt at some point throughout the year, situationally.
Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Swinging away this time out to left field, hanging in the air underneath it. There to make the play is the left fielder Lehman for the first out. So took the bunt off there with 1 strike.
Yeah. I don't know if he saw something with the infielders or felt that they were going to work her in and she could turn on it to advance the runner. But it's just like she would have had to bunt if she was on first. So there it is.
Huffman with the base knock. They'll send the runner. Here comes the throw. Not in time. 1-0 Tigers. Throw to second.
Awesome.
And safe in there, right in front of the throw. Jordan Huffman delivers the knock, and it's 1-0 Valley.
Yeah, that was awesome job by Jordan. Not only on her hit up the middle to score the run, but to advance to second base on the throw to the plate. Ball was off the line, and she advanced on to second.
London Rowe steps in for the Tigers next, the freshman shortstop. Rowe with 34 hits this season, showing bunt, and popped out of the catcher's mitt there, a stolen base back behind for Huffman.
So that's a play that some programs run in softball where they show bunt, they're not going to bunt it, and then it's a foot race between shortstop and the runner, and Jordan beat her by about 10 steps.
Yeah, I saw the wheels of Huffman. We saw it as she advanced to second, and then see it on that play. And you could see Rowe. She did not move that bat 1 inch, 1 millimeter.
There was no intent to bunt.
Well, now you can do something a little different, too. You can squeeze, you can suicide squeeze, safety squeeze. A lot of different elements here, and getting that crooked number up in the second inning would be big.
Yeah, and London's not your typical 9-hitter in a program. She can, her job right now is to score the run. However you do that, she's thinking, I'm going to hit one as deep and as high as I can, score that run, or barrel one back the middle.
Third on the team in home runs this season, the freshman London Rowe with 5 homers this year, 23 knocked in, batting .391 in her first go-around through the CIML. Not a conference that's easy to learn, but she definitely has.
Yeah, and the learning is quick. Otherwise, you're not playing.
Huffman stands at third with 1 away. Deal 1. Pitch up high.
Rise ball right away.
Trying to maybe induce that pop-up. Keep it in the infield to keep that runner at third.
Well, their infield's playing back, so it looks like they're in the middle. It looks like they're conceding the run, which is a little surprising to me.
Yeah. Pitch missing down there in the, not in the dirt, in the turf. 2-1.
Easy mistake.
Yes. The Page pitch. That one upstairs. It's 3-1.
Gosh, you don't want to pitch around her to get to Rose, do you? Wow.
Rose waiting on the on-deck circle. Carrie Rose, the senior, who's batting .545 coming into play here this evening. 3-1. Joe's bunt off the left side. The run will score. The throw to first in time. They went with the squeeze, though, got the run in, and RBI for London Rowe.
Yeah, he knew that they weren't pitching around London. So that's a great call by Coach Bakey. I have a tough time calling him Coach Bakey. But
what, do you have other terms to use for him?
I always call him Tommy.
2-0 after Huffman comes across there on the squeeze. Back to the top of the order, here's Carrie Rose. Mentioned those numbers for Carrie this season. She'll be playing softball next year in the MVC with the Drake Bulldogs. .545 batting average. 17 extra base hits out of her 67 this year. And she can find it all over the place. Really sprays that ball all over the field.
Yeah. She's being the left-hander. I love to watch left-handers swing, and she does some beautiful things at the plate. That's not a strike.
Called strike on the outside corner. 2-1 the count. Page gets a call there, trying to paddle out of the inning. Valley already with 2 across for the Tigers. 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error for Valley. And got the outside corner again. Well, we talked about it a little bit earlier, that outside corner for right-handed batters wasn't there. Likes it back coming the other way, though, for the left-handed stick. And now Rose got a battle up there. Count back even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one to the left side into foul ground. Long run. It'll hit up against the fence as Rose stays alive.
Yeah, they're working her weight hard, and I think a little generous on the outside. So get up on the dish and just barrel it away.
Down even 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carrie Rose. Page ready with the pitch. Outside. Tried the spot again. Missed on that one as it's full now. 3-2. Page steps to the mound and is ready. Just got a piece to stay alive.
Yeah, she had to. She had to swing at it. That's a great pitch and a great job of getting a bat on it.
Yeah, Paige has known she's got that call on that spot. Went right back to it. Rose knew she had to do something to stay alive, and she does. Back full again, 3-2. Right back to the net. We'll try it again, full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Claire got away with one there. Those balls about belt high right down the middle. She fouled it straight back.
Paige goes to the rosin bag on this hot, humid night. Popped up to the left side. Drifting in there to make the play is the left fielder Lehman for the final out. Now before Valley puts up 2 runs on 2 hits. There's nobody left on base. Through 2 complete, 2-0. Valley with the lead over Roosevelt. Back with more high school softball on CISN TV.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
3, 2, action. Wilson Toyota in Ames is unlike any other car dealership in Iowa. At Wilson Toyota, we give you a financially rewarding, time-saving, and stress-free car buying experience. Earning your confidence with a value-oriented customer experience is what thousands of customers have come to understand as the Wilson experience.
She's getting better at this, making me so proud.
Wilson Toyota,
home of the Wilson experience.
Thank you for tuning into today's broadcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our live events. You can also follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram in the description below for more coverage of Central Iowa high school sports and the Des Moines Menace. Now, back to the game.
Welcome back once again to West Des Moines as we go to the top of the 3rd. Valley with the lead over Roosevelt 2-0. Leading things off, it'll be Grace Bell to start it. The number 9 hitter, first pitch swinging, fouled back. This portion of the program is brought to you by Tiger Junior Football program serving community youth in West Des Moines, where students grades 3 through 7. The mission is to develop young athletes both on and off the field through football, emphasizing fundamentals, sportsmanship, teamwork, fouled back, leadership, character, not just winning games. TJF is committed to making football accessible to all families while creating an experience that players will remember for years to come. Registration is now open for the 2026 season, but closes on July 25th. Go to TigerJuniorFootball.com for more information. Ground ball to the left side. Throw not in time. Just there as Bell did a great job of getting out of the box and getting up the line.
Yeah, she's a power slapper. So she's moving forward towards that pitcher and full swing. She went inside out and one hopped Sibula, who put it off her belly, and I thought she was safe, or I thought she was out, but I'm up here, so.
You got those orange and black glasses sometimes too.
Yeah.
First pitch swinging, the throw to second, not in time. Ball bounced off the helmet as the helmet came off, a stolen base, and now Bell's in scoring position. So they called it an infield single, then a stolen base. First official hit of the night. A walk and an error, the 2 previous base runners for the Rough Riders.
Yeah, there was a no doubt safe call at second, that's for sure there. She's pretty good fast.
There's a rip down the line.
Overhead.
And that has found the fence. He'll send the runner Bell Here comes the throw to the plate. Safe. A single and an RBI for Clara Page. She takes second on the throw, and Roosevelt has cut the deficit in half.
I guess that's why she's their best hitter.
Yeah.
She hammered that ball. One hop the fence to left center field. Relay from shortstop, offline. Now we got runner on second and nobody out.
Get a courtesy runner coming into the game for the Rough Riders. As number 7, Eddie Scott, a senior, will come in. And time's going to be called. Coach Bakey's going to come out and talk things over with the infield.
Well, he's just trying to slow things down a little bit. You get an exciting hit like that and score a run. He's just trying to regroup them, slow it down, slow the game down a little bit and get refocused and go right back after it.
Love how the conversation continues even after Coach Bakey, he departs. Still something to say with those teammates, and those leadership skills, you know, Coach Bakey also looks forward to.
Yeah, that experience of 1,000 years and 1,000 wins.
I'm looking for another one here tonight to send his Valley Tigers back to the state softball tournament. Roosevelt on the cusp of that appearance that's been a long time waiting for this program. 2-1 our scores. We play in the top of the third. Blomke back ready with the runner at second. Still nobody out. First pitch swinging out to left field towards the gap. Remick is over to make the play. Tell you, Press Remick covers about as much ground in center field as you're going to find at the high school level.
Yeah, it hung up there for a long, long time. Press she's fast to begin with, so she made it look easy. And there was no tag. But now Roosevelt's starting to be real aggressive. Swing first pitch. All three of them this inning. First pitch swings.
One away for the Riders as Will step back to the plate for the second time. First pitch swinging again. Foul ground underneath it there to make the play. And there was only one out. It'll be a double play.
That's ginormous.
Valley gets out of the inning as they double up the courtesy runner Scott over at second base. She was off, thought there was 2 outs, there was not, so a pop out to the third baseman, and then the put out 5-4 for the third out of the inning. It's a double play, and Valley escapes that one. Huge, huge play right there.
Oh yeah, courtesy runner comes in, you got to know the outs.
So that is the inning for the Rough Riders as we come back on the other side. Valley comes to the plate leading 2-1. Back with more here in a moment.
Happening now, the June savings event at DeArmond Chevy GMC in Knoxville. There's amazing deals on new 2026 Silverado or new 2026 Sierra LTDs with 0% financing for 60 months through GM Financing. Looking for an SUV or midsize truck? Drive home a 2026 Traverse, Trax, Equinox, or Colorado with just 3.9% financing for 60 months. Don't wait. The June savings event is happening now at DeArmond Automotive in Knoxville, Iowa.
Thank you for tuning into today's broadcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our live events. You can also follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram in the description below for more coverage of Central Iowa high school sports and the Des Moines Menace. Now, back to the game.
Trent Condon, Rylan Cooley back with you in West Des Moines. 2-1 Valley with the lead over Roosevelt. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Clara Page back out on the mound for the Rough Riders, working against 2-3-4, due up for the Tigers here in their half of the third. This portion of the broadcast brought to you by Kona Ice. Kona Ice delivers fun with a healthier twist. Delicious shaved ice, one of the only frozen drinks, snack approved from the USDA, making it perfect for schools, including right here in West Des Moines. In fact, you see it out past center field, Kona Ice, presenting sponsor of our coverage here this evening. Campbell back to the plate.
Did it again. Right
back up the middle. Second hit for Campbell Broderick. She's 2 for 2. You said it. She wakes up swinging the bat.
Yeah, she did. She just woke up. She went second base side of second the first, then went shortstop side of the second the next time. She could stay around that middle.
So with nobody out, the leadoff runner is on for the second time for Valley. They played at 2 last inning when they had the leadoff batter on. Pitch down in the dirt, blocked nicely. Good work behind the dish there from Grace Bell. Kirby at the plate. Singled in her first plate appearance.
Yeah, this is where it got started the first time, and they shut him down.
This one into left field. Drifting underneath, Lehman will be there to make the play. She's been busy out there in left field for the first out.
Now, it's probably going to stay that way that Claire's pitching all these left-handers.
Next in for the Tigers, third baseman number 23.
Going to be the third baseman, Bryn Sibula. Struck out looking. Her first time up along at bat. And Page was able to come up with a big pitch with 2 strikes. This is grounded up the left side, foul. Not the best effort there from Coach Bakey.
Well, he's getting a little bit older. His parking's getting a lot closer to the field.
And he's going to go back and listen to this and have something to say to both of us. 0-1 the count. We're going to get time for a shoe check. Getting the cleats back going again is Broderick. And now ready to go. Sibula, the cleanup hitter for the Tigers. Off-speed pitch into left center field. That's found the gap.
She's scoring.
Broderick's going to make the big turn. She's going to score easily. It's a double for Bryn Sibula, knocking in a run. 3-1 Tigers.
Change up. It's got it up a little bit. Double into the gap. 2 hops the fence. Around all those kids. Those kids scattered out there off the fence. It must have been hit pretty hard.
Well, we know Sibula definitely can do that. There's some pop in that bat, and time's going to be called as Christina Smith's out talking with the home plate umpire and potentially looking at a change here. As a call to the bullpen, perhaps, coming up for the Rough Riders, and we won't get a change. So the evening on the mound over for Clara Page, a new pitcher coming in. When we come back, we'll tell you about the new one on the mound for the Rough Riders. On the other side, stay right there. Valley with the 3-1 lead over Des Moines Roosevelt. This is high school softball on CISN TV.
Make this the summer event at DeArmond Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram at Ames. Save up to $12,000 off a new 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn, plus 2.9% for 72 months on select models, or up to $4,500 off on the all-new 2026 Cherokee with four-wheel drive and up to 39 miles per gallon. Get 2.9% for 84 months on the all-new 2026 Grand Cherokee. Save up to $7,500 on the new 2026 Pacifica, plus 1.9% for 48 months on select models at DeArmond Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram at Ames.
Thank you for tuning into today's broadcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our live events. You can also follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram in the description below for more coverage of Central Iowa high school sports and the Des Moines Menace. Now, back to the game.
Back with you once again in West Des Moines as we move on to a new pitcher on the mound. It's Kennedy Malloy that will come out there, a sophomore, making her 20th appearance of the season. Just her third, though, out of the bullpen. A 12-3 record on the year. 2.31 ERA, 77 strikeouts in 91 innings pitched for Malloy. They've really used 3 pitchers throughout the course of the season here, and saw Coach Smith saw a little trouble, going to go right away to that pen.
Well, she's going to try to mix it up. Different look.
As the pitch misses low. Malloy, taller athlete, different release point.
Probably 2 different pitches, the 2 different great pitches that she has. Looks like a little drop ball right away.
We talked about the rise ball that we saw from Clara Page. 1-0, just misses, 2-0. Hitters count now for Lily Finn. Hit into a fielder's choice to end the first inning.
A lot of coaches have a plan of, I'm going to throw my number 1 3 innings, and then I'm going to come with my number 2, and then I'm going to come back to my number 1. We saw it in the College World Series a lot this year.
Yeah, and I mentioned her, Clara Page's night is over. Not necessarily with the re-entry rules. Could come back out there onto the mound. My favorite's when a player gets both the win and the save.
Yes, yes. Not seen every day. It's kind of the unicorn.
Yep. Called strike and 3-0, makes it 3-1. Finn trying to find something she can handle. Power stick in this lineup for the Valley Tigers. They lead at 3-1. Fouled straight back. Just a touch tardy on that one. This count goes full 3-2.
Now you got a lot of the games within the game. I know the score is always the end result, but how you pitch somebody, do you go in, out, up, down? Counts make a difference.
Always pitch. Missed outside, ball 4. Good at bat there from Lily Finn, able to coax that walk out of Malloy. 2 base runners on, just 1 out, and it's Brower. Isla Brower earlier, single, stole a base, scored a run, the first one of the night on either side. Looking to continue her hot night at the plate. There's a called strike, split the plate with that 0-1. Malloy coming into the game, that's important after walking that first batter you see, just coming out there and pumping in the strike.
Yeah, and as a hitter, you're coming up and taking until she proves she can throw one.
This one down the line, but hooking foul as that hits off the concession stand.
As they say, a long strike.
Some action continues also in the Roosevelt bullpen, as it also looks to Jaleel Lee, the senior, is warming up down there also. Well, elimination game here in the regional championship. Ground ball back up the middle, finds the outfield grass. Run will score easily. Here comes the throw. Tried to cut it off, no advancement. An RBI single for Isla Brower, her second hit of the night. She's 2 for 2, and the Tigers lead 4-1.
Yeah, she just fought that off. 0-2 pitch, fought it off, focused back the middle. Little ground ball, scores the run.
2 on for the Tigers as Maddie Zlomke will step in for the second time. Her first look at Malloy. 2 more plated here for the Tigers in the bottom of the third. Fastball missing outside, 1-0. Talked about the pop from Zlomke. 6 home runs on the season. The junior pops that one to the net. 1-1. Zlomke this season with 19 hits on the year, but 9 of them for extra bases, 3 doubles and 6 home runs.
If you come in on her, she might hit it on the other orange field.
That's a good pitch there from Malloy. You can live in that spot, you're going to be living right for a long time.
That was a great pitch. Knee level, right on the outside corner.
1-2 the count now to Zlomke. Malloy ready. Try to go with the, is that a changeup?
I think it was intended to be.
Almost looked like it was an attempted flip change. My daughter's trying to work on her flip change, and I'll tell you, Coach, it's not going very well.
Keep working.
We'll keep it going. Here's a shot down the line, foul, off the net. Zlomke stays alive there.
They are. Roosevelt's real consistent on how they're approaching all the Valley left-handers. It's away, 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 away.
Count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Runners at first and second for Valley as we play in the bottom of the third. This one skied into center field, drifting underneath it, making the play, bluffing the tag attempt. Good throw over to third, and a good strong throw from the center fielder, Sloan Swanson. Second out of the inning is Zlomke is retired on the fly out with 2 outs. That'll lead to Jordan Huffman. Huffman knocked in a run her first time, stole a base, and scored a run. A little bit of everything so far for Jordan Huffman, now trying to help with the stick again with 2 outs. Pitch missing, 1-0. 2 in the second, 2 in the third for the Valley Tigers, 1 in the third for Roosevelt as we sit at 4-1 here in the home half of the third inning. 2 outs. Back up the middle. Huffman with the base hit. They'll send the runner again, and she will score standing up. Another RBI single for Jordan Huffman. 5-1 Valley.
Yeah, I get really excited for Jordan. She's a player I enjoy watching. So that's awesome for her.
Big night brewing, and Jordan Huffman maybe putting herself in conversation for our Graphite Construction Group hard hat player of the game. 2 for 2, 2 RBI. Fastball splits the plate 0-1. London Rowe had that squeeze sacrifice earlier on. No sacrifice here with 2 outs. The 0-1. Back to the curveball, or the changeup, excuse me.
It's kind of a unique changeup, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely doesn't have the flip change look to it, but it's really deep in her palm.
Kind of has a drop spin to it.
1-1. Back with the fastball. Gets to the backstop. Both runners will advance up. So now 2 runners in scoring position for London Rowe after the wild pitch. As Brower stands at third, Huffman stands at second. Good wheels out there. Valley trying to bust this one open, leading 5-1 in the bottom of the third. Not fouled, just missed. A little bit behind that fastball. Now 2-strike approach for the freshman London Rowe. Malloy trying to get out of this one. Popped out. 2-2. Battling up there and up and down this Valley lineup. That's another thing you see year after year is just they are going to grind you out there. It doesn't matter how good a pitcher is. They're going to make it tough.
Yeah, well, we were just talking. Typically an 8-hitter is kind of your bottom hitter, but Jordan's got 2 hits and 2 RBIs. And bottom half of the lineup has put together a lot of these runs.
5-1 Tigers. The 2-2. Ooh. Just missed there up. And it's full 3-2. Good batting eye for London Rowe. Looks like she took an extra breath there. She knew that was a close one.
But she's not 2-strike approaching this. She's trying to hammer it.
Behind the fastball, swinging strike 3 as Malloy gets the K to end the inning. 3 runs put up, though, by the Tigers. They take a 5-1 lead into the top of the 4th inning as we continue. This is Tournament Softball on CISN TV.
Make this the summer event at DeArmond Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram at Ames. Save up to $12,000 off a new 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn, plus 2.9% for 72 months on select models, or up to $4,500 off on the all-new 2026 Cherokee with 4-wheel drive and up to 39 miles per gallon. Get 2.9% for 84 months on the all-new 2026 Grand Cherokee. Save up to $7,500 on the new 2026 Pacifica, plus 1.9% for 48 months on select models at DeArmond Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram at Ames.
Thank you for tuning into today's broadcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our live events. You can also follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram in the description below for more coverage of Central Iowa high school sports and the Des Moines Menace. Now, back to the game.
Back with you once again in West Des Moines. Trent Condon joined by Ryan Cooley up here in the booth this evening. 5-1 lead for the Tigers over the Rough Riders. Thank you once again to our presenting sponsors here this evening, including the Valley Tiger Booster Club, helping support the student athletes here in West Des Moines and bringing the coverage here of tonight's game along with last night's game to the airwaves. Valley Tiger Booster Club. You can find out more information on the Booster Club website, along with on Bound. You can also find all the links there to get signed up to support the Tigers. Fouled straight back 0-1 as we begin the 4th inning with number 10, Tenley Thompson.
Looks like the Roosevelt's up there to swing. First pitch. Last inning, start of this inning.
Zlomke back out for another inning. This one popped up into foul ground near the net. Great play up against the net by Sibula. Not an easy play. You got on deck batter. You got all kinds of things.
Well, the nice thing is in today's world, some of those players won't move out of the on deck circle, and they'll start yelling, "Look out for the bike!" But it was classy, and she made a good play on it.
1 out for Roosevelt in the top of the 4th. After Thompson is retired on the pop out. Here's Malloy.
Wow, started off with a changeup there.
Kennedy Malloy now in the pitching circle. With a 0-1 count, back ready. Loy walked earlier in her first at bat against Lomke. Count goes to 1-1. Well, we passed your 55-minute call.
I was wrong.
Well, and you'll learn in broadcasting you never say that. Because as soon as you say that, it's going to go the opposite direction, and you learned that tonight, Coach Cooley.
Yep.
2-1 to count.
I do a better job of watching than predicting.
Loy trying to jumpstart the offense here, down by 4. Knuckled over to first base, off the hands. Easy play at first base for Finn for the second out.
Great job out of Madison. She went change up away, then came in on the hands to get her to fist it to first.
Periola steps in for the second time. Periola reached on an error back in the second inning. Fouls this one straight back to the net, 0-1. Periola on the year with 45 hits, second on the team in that category, batting .441 coming in, and has struck out just 5 times this season in 102 at-bats.
That's amazing. Good for her. That means she puts the barrel on the ball.
Way up in the box, out to right center field.
Now she's 442.
Found the gap, charges into second base, the first extra base hit of the night. As Barolo comes up big for the Tigers with 2 outs, a runner in scoring position. Extra base hit, and man, seeing a young lady like that, up in the box like that, still being able to drive the ball, that's impressive against a pitcher like Zlomke.
I'm impressed because she's literally at the very front of her box. The right foot's on the front of the plate, and then we come to our next hitter, and she's in the very back of the box.
This is Ariana Morrow with 2 outs. First pitch swinging, skied into short left field. Rose over to make the play, the shortstop for the final out. No runs on 1 hit, a runner left on as we play 3.5 innings of softball. Valley comes to the plate when we come back. Stay right there as we continue on CISN TV. Looking for the coolest treat in town? Kona Ice delivers fun with a healthier twist. Our delicious shaved ice is one of the only frozen treats that's USDA Smart Snack approved, making it perfect for schools, even during the lunch day. Plus, it's fortified with vitamins C and D, so it's as nutritious as it is refreshing. And now select Kona Ice trucks serve 100% real fruit blended smoothies. Best of all, every visit helps us give back to our local communities, including West Des Moines schools. Book Kona Ice for your next event and bring the smiles to everyone. Welcome back once again to West Des Moines Valley High School as we move to the bottom of the 4th inning. A 5-1 lead for the Tigers here at home over Des Moines Roosevelt, the number 3 ranked Tigers against the 10th ranked Rough Riders. Winner will play on next week's state softball tournament from Fort Dodge, and a return back also next week to the double elimination bracket of years past. Going to be a lot of softball up in Fort Dodge next week.
A ton. I'm kind of excited to see how that all works out.
Some of the smaller classes, a little bit worried about that, but I like the traditional double elimination bracket. 1 bad inning, 1 bad game, not going to eliminate you, a chance to get it done. Got to play a lot of softball though if that happens early in the bracket.
Yeah, you get beat early, it's a long trip back. But
you still got the chance.
Absolutely.
And it's not a loser's bracket.
No.
It is the bracket of opportunity. The bracket of opportunity.
I like that.
Yes. I tried to teach that to my young girls in softball. They did not know what Coach Trent was talking about. They looked to be funny. Not the first time. Here's a shot up the line, but foul off the bat of Carrie Rose. Rose 0 for 2. Grounded out to the first baseman her first time up and flew out to left field her second time at the plate. Rose batting north of 500, still on the season. As Morrow's back out for another inning of work for Roosevelt. Came in last inning. Out of the pen. Pitch just missed, 1-1. wanted that one, and Morrow takes a little extra second, I think, that back there behind the mound to regroup. Now she's ready with the 1-1. Knuckled out and deep in the hole, long throw. Not going to get the speedy Carrie Rose on that play. I don't think it matters what shortstop's there. That's almost impossible.
Now the shortstop had to go hand side, opened her hips and to field it in front of her. And then she kind of fielded it off her belly, and there's no way you're getting Carrie Rose at first base from that spot.
Third straight inning where Valley gets the leadoff runner on. And they have plated multiple runs in both of those innings, with 2 in the second and 3 in the third, leading 5-1 in the bottom of the fourth. Back to the plate, Campbell Broderick, who's already 2 for 2. 2 singles along with a run scored. Rose off with the pitch, the throw, not nearly in time. Slid past the base, but is able to get her hand in there to keep it on after the SB. Another steal for Rose and a smile on her face. How much work do you think you got to do when you move to a turf like this, though, because sliding is so much different?
A lot.
And even in game 41 of the season, this one bunted up the line of beauty. It'll be a sacrifice as Campbell moves the runner over. Campbell Broderick with the sacrifice. 5-4 on the putout. And Rose now stands at third.
Great job of getting the bunt down the third base line. Forced the third baseman to come get it, so there's no chance of getting the runner as she advanced to third.
Runner at third, 1 out, and Ilsa Hervey, the catcher for the Tigers. Hervey singled her first time up and flew out to left field for the left-handed swinging catcher.
And she just wants to hit something as hard as she can.
Back up the middle, got jammed, and not going to have a chance to get the runner there. Morrow didn't even really take a peek. She just fired it from first base right away.
It was, well, in the middle infield's back, so they were conceding the run. Yeah, it was one hopper back to the pitcher, and she just got rid of it.
Gets the put out, 2 outs, as the cleanup hitter, Bryn Sibula, steps up. Sibula 1 for 2 tonight, as she wastes this one up the right side, 0-1. Sibula with an RBI double back her last time at the plate. That helped chase the starter Clara Page for the ball game. Now her first look against Morrow. Fastball dismissed. 1-1. Bottom of the fourth, a 5-1 lead for the Valley Tigers over Des Moines Roosevelt. Morrow's pitch. On the middle, little nubber.
Nope, she's going to beat it out, though.
The throw high and safe at first was Bryn Sibula. Rose will score on the play. An incredibly difficult play and likely an infield single.
Yeah, she had to make a running throw. Had to come get it. It was a swinging bunt. Third baseman comes, tries to make the throw on the run. It's up the line a little bit. So it's a no-doubter that she was safe. I don't know what they'll give her on that.
Official score gave it a hit.
That's fair.
I agree with that one. There's a ground ball right back to Morrow. Knocks it down, makes the throw to first in time.
Great play by the pitcher.
Morrow, that is tough to do. You knock it down, your heart's racing after that. Then you got to compose yourself and complete the play, and Morrow does for the final out. Tigers play 1 in the bottom of the fourth. We go to the fifth, 6-1 Valley with the lead over Roosevelt. Back with the board in a moment on CISN TV.
Make this the summer event at DeArmond Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Ames. Save up to $12,000 off a new 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn, plus 2.9% for 72 months on select models, or up to $4,500 off on the all-new 2026 Cherokee with four-wheel drive and up to 39 miles per gallon. Get 2.9% for 84 months on the all-new 2026 Grand Cherokee. Save up to $7,500 on the new 2026 Pacifica, plus 1.9% for 48 months on select models at DeArmond Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Ames.
Thank you for tuning into today's broadcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our live events. You can also follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram in the description below for more coverage of Central Iowa high school sports and the Des Moines Menace. Now, back to the game.
We move on into the 5th inning, a 6-1 lead for Valley over Des Moines Roosevelt High School softball. In the regional championship, brought to you in part by the West Des Moines Girls Softball Club, looking for an opportunity for your youngster to get involved. Some of the lowest fees you'll find anywhere. Leading things off, ground ball to shortstop. Rowe with the throw in time to retire the leadoff batter, Jacobs, for Roosevelt. West Des Moines Softball Club. Coach Cooley, you know a little bit about that club. I know a little bit about that club. Great organization and giving a jump start to these ladies that we see out on the field now.
Yeah, all these girls that are standing out on the field played as a part of that program. They got a great off-season facility, and it's well run by parents and community members. It's a blessing to West Des Moines Valley softball program and Tommy.
If you want to get involved for your youngster in the softball, you can go to wdmsoftball.org for more information. That's wdsoftball.org. Get your daughter signed up. Spring rec season will begin as time is called. And Coach Bakey coming out and talking with the home plate umpire, along with Coach Rose. Not sure what they were looking at there.
No, the umpire took one off the
okay,
hand, and they're just checking him out. He said, hurry up and get off the field. Let's get going.
He's ready. He's going to shake it off. Tough guys in blue back there. 1-1.
Ooh, nice little change.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, and that's one thing also noticed from Zlomke this year. She's much more comfortable, not just when she's ahead 0-2 throwing that changeup, but different times, different counts. There a 1-1 and just misses. It goes to 2-1.
Boy, we got a lot of complaining going on things outside the dugout.
Field umpire over on the third base side also talking things over.
Yeah, Madison, you're right. It doesn't matter count. She's throwing the pitch that's called and throwing it really well.
Missed on that one, 3-1. Well, they've installed the pitch com here also with softball. Coach Mary, she was showing me the ins and outs of that one a couple weeks ago. That thing's fun. You gonna get that for your squad?
Yeah, I would have. They didn't have technology like that.
No, not at all. 3-1. This one popped out of play. It goes full, 3-2. Good battle brewing here with Grace Bell. Bell singled, scored the only run out of her spot.
Well, and all this data, everything's data driven in today's world. I'm still an eye candy guy. I like seeing it and getting a feel for pitches and swings, and like to go with that more than everything data driven. That's me. Again, old school, I guess.
Not deep into the analytics. Got to have a little feel to the scouting. Have the feel of the game. 3-2 to Bell. Swinging strike 3. Zlomke gets the K. Her second strikeout of the night. We go back to the top of the order and Clara Page. Clara Page, 1 for 2, an RBI her last time up. And the only run plated so far for Roosevelt as they try to get back in it, down 6-1. First pitch swinging foul, 0-1.
I love how Roosevelt's being aggressive. They're down 6-1, but they're not playing this passive. I'm going to take till I get a strike. They're getting up there and taking hacks.
Well, that's one thing you know is Zlomke too. She's going to be around the plate for the most part. And a lot of times that first pitch you see is sometimes the best one you're going to see.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
1-1 the count. Now relaying that to 10, 11, 12-year-old girls, as I'm currently working to do, a little bit different type of conversation. Need to ask Coach Bakey for some pointers on that one.
No, those young kids, I just say, swing it as fast as you can every single time. If you swing at a ball, I don't care. Just swing, swing, swing.
Coach Smith's got that happening with her girls. This is one second time off the knob of the bat. Something you probably see a couple times a season. We've seen it twice already tonight. 2 hits off the bottom of the bat. The count goes to 2-2. Zlomke on the mound for the Tigers. This one skied out to right field, slicing into foul ground, tracking it down in right field. Good play over there for Huffman for the final out. 3 up, 3 down goes Roosevelt. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 6-1, Valley with the lead over Des Moines Roosevelt. Back with more regional championship softball on CISN TV. Looking for your next favorite neighborhood hangout? Head to Bevy's Tavern. Whether it's lunch with friends, dinner with the family, or the perfect place to catch the big game, Bevy's has you covered with great food, cold drinks, and a welcoming atmosphere you'll love. Proudly locally owned, Bevy's Tavern is where the community comes together. And after the game tonight, keep the celebration going by stopping out for a Valley sports celebration at Bevy's Tavern. Great food, great people, and the perfect place to celebrate another Tigers victory. Back with you in West Des Moines at Valley High School. Have the sub-state championship game on the baseball field happening. 3-1, I believe, is the score. I think Coon Rapids has the lead in that one over Lennox.
Yep, you're right.
As that one's cruising along. Two teams that each drove 90 minutes to get to West Des Moines. They could have each drove 45 minutes and met in the middle, but get to play at the field. And well, Coach Coley, you know a lot about that baseball field. I know I've asked you before. I tried to get it out of Brad Rose last night. The official dimensions down the right field line are
293.
There it is. I knew it. I knew I'd get it from somebody.
I put 305 on it.
I remember.
Because I didn't want a 2.
That was the first time that I asked you, and I definitely got that look that it's actually not 3.
No, it's not.
293. There
right
it is.
Down the line, and then it gets deep. It gets to about 305 pretty quick.
And then the center field out there is just absolutely monstrous.
It's 403 feet.
One of the bigger parts you're going to see out to center field, certainly in central Iowa.
Yeah, with that turf, if it gets by you, might as well call a taxi.
Now here on Coach Bakey's field, it's a little bit different. It is strictly straight down the middle. Both sides, what 185 down the lines, 190?
I think it's 2, but I'm not 100%. I thought it was, maybe it's 2 to center and 190 down the line, something like that.
Don't have the hill that you have to worry about over on the baseball field.
Yeah.
Fly out to center field to begin things for the Tigers as Brower is retired.
That's her first time, isn't it?
It is. Brower was 2 for 2 with an RBI, a stolen base, and a run scored. Zlopke looking for her first hit of the night, 0 for 2. 1-0 the count. 6-1 lead for Valley in the bottom of the 5th. Always looking for a little bit of cushion. As this one's out to left field with some carry.
No.
Right at the warning track there again is Lehman. Liliana Lehman has had a really nice game out there in left field.
Yeah, she's had to track down a lot of balls. And that one, you don't get a feel for your feet of the warning track. So you have to trust the people around you and trust your instincts and feel. And she did a great job of not getting nervous, get close to the fence.
Is there any difference outside of just seeing the color maybe if you take a peek down when you get out there to the warning track? So I saw the same thing with the baseball field. Well, you can't feel it like you can with a real warning track. Is it just, I guess, that glimpse more than anything?
And what I found with the infield, it's a different surface that's inside that turf than the outfield. Outfield's more spongy and bouncy.
Oh, okay.
The infield's like a true infield dirt, and the ball stays down, and it's a harder. Those girls slide. You'll see a lot of the girls with holes in their pants from sliding on this turf. Where you go to baseball, there's no holes in the baseball pants.
2 outs for the Tigers quickly as Jordan Huffman steps in for the 3rd time. Huffman 2 for 2. Leading the attack for the Tigers. Batting in the number 8 spot. The right fielder watches first pitch, 1-0. 2 singles, 2 RBI, a stolen base, and a run scored for Jordan Huffman, the right fielder. Fastball missing up. 2-0.
2-0.
Now you're sitting dead right on something, right? Something you can handle out over the plate, 2 outs.
And you want to get her on so you can get your 9-hitter up, and then you can turn over your lineup going late, getting into the 6th.
Called strike, 2-1. Huffman saw one now. We'll see how aggressive she is. right to the first baseman as Page is there to make the play. Great hop out of the first baseman.
That's what we talked about. Line drive, right at him.
Line out to the first baseman. 3 up, 3 down go the Tigers. They're half of the 5th inning. We go to the top of the 6th. Rough Riders to the plate, trailing 6-1 when we come back on CISN TV.
Joe here with Westside Auto Pros. I know that sometimes your car can be inconsiderate and need work when you're short on cash. So here's what I'll do. When you get your car fixed at Westside Auto Pros, I'll loan you the money to pay for it. Whatever you want done, repairs, services, tires, you name it. Get your car back on the road and you won't even pay any interest for 90 days. My wife thinks I'm nuts.
No interest, Joe? Are you nuts?
Get your car fixed now and pay later only at Westside Auto Pros. You don't suppose she's right?
Thank you for tuning into today's broadcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our live events. You can also follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram in the description below for more coverage of Central Iowa high school sports and the Des Moines Menace. Now, back to the game.
Top of the 6th, a 6-1 lead for Valley over Des Moines Roosevelt. Rough Riders running short on opportunities, down to their final 6 outs of the night. As Lomke comes back to the mound, delivers the first pitch up in the zone, a 1-0 to Sloan Swanson. Swanson 0 for 2, a pop out to second base and a pop out to center field in her first 2 plate appearances. Third look against Lomke. And the pitch misses again, 2-0. Not very often tonight we've seen Maddie Zlomke get behind 2-0.
No, and there's a coach over there that's saying, take a breath and throw strikes.
A left-hander for the Tigers. We're ready with the 2-0. And this is low, and it's 3-0. Well, now Roosevelt, Coach Smith probably saying this is a take all the way. Need base runners, down by 5.
100%.
Not the time to be overly aggressive. 3-0 the count. And missed inside. 4 straight wide ones to begin the 6th inning. Sloan Swanson trots over to first base. And that'll bring Wheel up to the plate. Bernadette Wheel 0 for 2.
This is a 3-hitter, right?
Yes.
Okay.
First pitch swinging, popped out to short center field. All the way in is Remick, though. Press Remick, we talked about her earlier, covering so much ground.
Yeah. Covered a ton of ground. Made the little basket catch in front of her.
Almost overran it, she was going so fast.
I thought that was a lot of trouble for him, but she did a great job to go get it.
Yeah, where Rose was playing, she was kind of in towards first base a little bit more. That was going to be an incredibly difficult play for her. Normally that is one that bloops in there, but not the case with Remick, who tracks it down. One of 3 seniors on the Valley varsity roster. Missing outside, 1-0 now to Tenley Thompson. Thompson looking to put a charge in one. The 1-1. 1-0, excuse me, misses, it's 2-0. Time is called and gives us an opportunity to talk about the Tiger Junior Football Program, community youth football program serving West Des Moines students in grades 3 through 7. Mission is developing young athletes both on and off the field through football, emphasizing fundamentals, sportsmanship, teamwork, leadership, and character, not just winning games. Every athlete receives quality coaching from trained and certified volunteer coaches who are committed to player development. Safe, structured, and a positive environment for players of all experience levels. Registration for the 2026 Tiger Junior football season is now open, but does close on July 25th. Families are encouraged to sign up soon. TigerJuniorFootball.com. That's TigerJuniorFootball.com. One of the many great youth organizations we have here in West Des Moines. Talked about softball. My son's part of the baseball. He's going to practice with Coach Wheel in the wrestling mat. As a ground ball slowly hit to second. Rose with the force out throw, not in time. Good play by Carrie Rose. Gets the force out there and get the lead runner.
Yeah, just wasn't hit hard enough to get 2 out of it.
So on first base on the fielder's choice is Tenley Thompson. 2 outs now for the Rough Riders, and Kennedy Malloy trying to help herself out here and extend the inning. First pitch fouled straight back. They've had a lot of those swings they've just missed on.
Yes. That's a compliment to both of them. They get good swings at it, but Madison's obviously just spinning it enough to keep it off the barrels.
Yo one. That one misses low, 1-1. 6-1 Valley with the lead over Roosevelt. Winner moves on to the state softball tournament next weekend for Dodge. 1-1. That's a
nice
base knock into right field. Maybe not the throw to first in time.
I didn't even think about it.
What a throw from right field, and once again, Jordan Huffman. What a night for Huffman, and she gets the assist there on the strong throw. Talk too soon, never anticipate play-by-play.
Wow.
And not a base hit, a putout at first. As we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, a 6-1 lead for Valley as we continue with more Regional Championship Softball on CISN TV.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Run, jump, lift, swim, compete, connect, breathe. Whatever your workout, you'll find it at the Y, plus a whole lot more. Right now, you can try the Y for free. Visit any branch or online at dmymca.org. One membership, endless opportunities. Your YMCA.
Welcome back once again to West Des Moines Valley High School as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, scheduled for 7. As I let my daughter know how quick the game could be over. Bottom of the 6th, Valley at the plate looking to add to their 6-1 lead. 6 runs on 10 hits, 1 error for the Valley Tigers. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for Des Moines Roosevelt. 5-1 run lead, Coach Cooley, but never enough over there for Coach Bakey. He'd love a little more.
Yeah, 5 is a good number, but this time of year you'd like to get it to 8 or 10. I don't even know what the run rule is.
As a fastball. 8 after 5. I think that's what it is.
Let's go with that.
Memory serves. Memory's not what it used to be. Want to know the count to London Rowe, who leads it off. Rowe officially 0 for 1. Sacrifice RBI on the squeeze back in the 2nd inning. Struck out in the 3rd. And she works against Morrow out for another inning. This one off the hands. 2-1. Top of the order due up after Rowe as Carrie Rose waits on deck. After the ball game, Bevy's the place to be on 50th Street. Celebration of the Tiger Summer Sports Team. Stop on out. Opportunity to meet the Booster Club former president, Andy Kennan. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I don't even know what to say.
Tap foul as Rowe stays alive. Still 2-2 the count to London Rowe. Thanks again to all our great sponsors here this evening and throughout the last couple of days, including baseball with their win yesterday against Centennial, as the Tiger baseball team will play for a state tournament bid tomorrow night against Cedar Falls up in CF. Road trip up there, and What a great performance we saw last night from Ryan Stedman.
Holy cow, you aren't kidding there. 88 pitches. Complete game shutout.
15 strikeouts in that one for the Tigers. Ground ball back up the middle. London Rowe is on for the first time tonight with the leadoff single here in the 6th. And back to the top of the order in Kerry Rose.
With the runner at first and no one out. Top of the order.
Well, as we look towards next week in Fort Dodge, I'll be there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday doing some games. Looking forward to that. We've heard throughout the course of the season, maybe at 5A it's just a 2-team race. Waukee Northwest, Ankeny Centennial, but this Valley team has beat both those teams this season.
Yeah, they have, and yeah, I'd be wrong in saying that it isn't the Ankeny Centennial and Waukee Northwest, but Valleys, you never count them out. They can beat anybody at any time.
Going to be a fun tournament next week. Coverage on the Iowa Girls Union digital website, along with our friends here with CISN TV. 5 fields, going to be a lot of work up there in Fort Dodge next week. Runner off with the pitch, the throw to second, gets nearly into center field, knocked down. Didn't see if that deflected off the umpire.
Yeah, he blocked it for him.
Got a piece. He's none the worse for the wear. Trots back over to third. And a stolen base.
Stolen base for Lily Ann.
Runner in there for Rowe. As Rose knocks this one over, and the play is made for the first out.
Thompson catches the pop-up. One away.
The third baseman, Tenley Thompson, gets the put out on that for the first out up the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, it looked like she was trying to drop it for a hit and bat under the ball for a little pop-up to third base.
Here is Campbell Broderick, who's had a great performance, officially 2 for 2 at the sacrifice. First pitch just misses 1-0. Broderick, the sophomore, 2 singles, a run scored. As the Tigers hold a 6-1 lead in the bottom of the 6th, looking for more. Ground ball to the left side. Tenley Thompson, low throw, gets away from Page at first base. Over to third base is the pinch runner in for Rowe. Broderick will reach on the air.
Yeah, she went glove side. Didn't get her shoulder quite the way she wanted it with her feet to throw to third. And it wasn't a long hop. It was those short hops that make it tough at first base.
1 out, runners at the corners for Valley. And Hervey steps in. First pitch missing inside, 1-0. Well, we've seen plenty of times they've been going away to those left-handers.
Yes.
Morrow has been more willing to go inside against the lefties. A little bit more pop velocity to her pitches. Goes outside on that and misses 2-0. Been impressed by Morrow, though. And a lot of this Roosevelt team's got experience coming back next year, too. A lot to be excited about.
They should. Both these pitchers have done a nice job of competing.
This one popped up into short right field. Near collision, the right fielder comes up to throw. Cut off by the catcher there. It's one when you're that close to the infield. Probably want to more pump fake that one as opposed to let it fly.
Well, yeah, if you airmail it, then it's easy to say. I thought maybe we'd tag up and try to get a throw and then advance the girl to second base, but
now 2 outs. Runners remain at the corners for Valley.
Now they're in a point in their lineup where a swing can end this game.
Sibula at the plate. Launches the first one low, 1-0. And Sibula's got the pop to do that. Time is going to be called, and Coach Smith going to come out. And not sure if she's making a change. Comes right to the home plate umpire. She's got a question maybe about something else.
Looks like she's going to bring the senior in to pitch.
Opportunity here with 2 away. And a new pitcher coming into the game for Roosevelt as Jalea Lee will come in. We'll take a quick timeout here, come back on the other side, tell you about Lee trying to get the final out of the 6th inning. Valley 6-1 over Roosevelt. This is Sub-State Championship softball on CISN TV.
fuel choice that even rivals can agree on? Now that's worth the hype. Cheaper, cleaner, and homegrown. Pump it up with unleaded 88.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore. And if your old fireplace isn't giving you everything you want, you need to come see us so we can show you Heat & Glow's industry-leading gas fireplace inserts. A Heat & Glow gas insert will convert your old wood burner into a high-efficient gas fireplace that's easy to use and will warm your house. Come see us soon and get on the schedule for this winter's installations. For the best selection of fireplaces in the state of Iowa, come see Fireplace Superstore, just west of Homeacres on Douglas Avenue.
Trent Condon, Ryan Cooley back with you as we play in the bottom of the sixth inning. New pitcher, third of the night for Roosevelt as Jalea Lee, the senior, comes in, making her 15th appearance of the year. 14 of those 15 have come out of the bullpen. A 2-run record, 4 saves on the season for the senior, and a 1.77 ERA. 21 strikeouts this year and 23 2/3 innings pitched. Great to see also here, senior getting the opportunity out there in the mound.
Well, it's cool. You know, to be honest, if you're a senior and you get beat out by a couple underclassmen, a lot of kids will go home and complain and not come back and quit. And obviously this young lady has been a big part of their success, maybe not on the mound, but as a part of the team and a friend to a lot of these kids. So that's cool.
Opponents batting 163 against her this season as Lee gets the count even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Working against number 23, Bryn Sibula. Pitch off the backstop, bounces all the way back. Run will score. And the runner from first also advances on the wild pitch. 7-1 now, Tigers, as they tack another one on.
Great job of getting a read off that. Ball came off the backstop, and instead of coming down on the turf back to the catcher, it went up and over, and she read that on the run. Good job by Lily Ann.
2-2 after the foul back to the night off the bat of Sibula. Sibula's had a nice performance as well out at the plate. A single, a double, a run scored, and a couple of RBI for the cleanup hitter for Valley as the Tigers lead at 7-1. Ground ball to the left side, charging in the throw across the diamond in time.
Wow. Nice play by the shortstop. Went hand side, kind of came around it, went through it, throwing the run.
Barola with the great play to end the inning. We'll go to the 7th. Last chance for the Rough Riders when we come back. Valley leads 7-1. Back with the 7th inning on CISN TV.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
3, 2, action.
Wilson Toyota in Ames is unlike any other car dealership in Iowa. At Wilson Toyota, we give you a financially rewarding, time-saving, and stress-free car buying experience. Earning your confidence with a value-oriented customer experience is what thousands of customers have come to understand as the Wilson experience.
She's getting better at this, making me so proud.
Wilson Toyota,
home of the Wilson experience.
Thank you for tuning into today's broadcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our live events. You can also follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram in the description below for more coverage of Central Iowa high school sports and the Des Moines Menace. Now, back to the game.
Last chance for the Rough Riders back here in West Des Moines. A 7-1 lead for the Tigers over the Riders. And leading things off, it'll be Pirola after making that great defensive play. Comes to the plate to begin things. And Coach Cooley, you know how many times you see a great defensive play and then they lead off the next inning.
It happens almost every night. That was a great play on defense. And yeah, first thing I thought when I saw her come up.
Count at 1-0 and just missed. So 2-0 the count as Maddie Zlonke trying to get the complete game victory. He's giving up just a single tally here tonight on 2 hits. 3 outs away from sending the Tigers to the state softball tournament. 2-0. Out to right center field and Pirola with the knock.
That's the exact same spot she hit it last time.
Couple of good swings out of her this evening. A double, now a single, and the leadoff batter is on for Des Moines Roosevelt. One of the few times this evening they got the leadoff batter on, trying to put together a rally here, not going quietly into the evening. Pirola is on, and here is Ariana Morrow.
Guess that's why they don't put a clock on these games,
right.
huh?
The beauty of baseball, softball, there is no clock. And you never want to get caught counting outs. 3 away for the Tigers. As Morrow steps back in. 0-1 the count with the runner at first. Pitch just missing low, 1-1. Maddie Zlomke, the left-hander, trying to pitch the Tigers back to the state tournament once again. Went with the changeup and had Morrow way out in front.
That's a great pitch. She's up there ready to hammer it and throws the old yo-yo pitch at her.
Mentioned that earlier, but going from become a starter as a sophomore, now as an upperclassman, you can just see that experience continue to build. Back with the fastball popped up and out of play. Terrible effort by Andy Kennan trying to catch that foul ball over there.
That's the best he's got, I guarantee it.
Booster Club president, you want to help him out and help the Booster Club out, though. Go to the West Des Moines Booster Club website where you can become a member and help these student athletes. Foul back 1-2. Morrow building a good at-bat here, battling against Zlomke. Runner at first base is Pirola. Reached on her second hit of the night.
Here it comes.
Fastball drilled.
Gone.
Deep out to left field. That is way back, and it is gone. Home run. Ariana Morrow with the blast. Suddenly it's 7-3.
She got all of that. It got out in a hurry.
Well, and I think, Coach Cooley, you were thinking change up there.
I was thinking change the whole way. Because she had 2 really good swings on the 2 previous pitches and had the same swing on the changeup that was she struggled with.
4th home run of the season for Ariana Morrow as the junior goes to left center field with the blast. 7-3. Quick conversation. Herbie comes out there, talks things over with Zlomke. Love to see that from your catcher as well.
Yeah. We'll slow it up, and it looks like Roosevelt's going to have a pinch hitter here.
Coach Smith looking up the dugout. And into the game now, number 24, that is Lola Tate Dotson, a senior. A couple of hits this year for Dotson, including a double. And she tries to find one that she can handle. 7-3 the score. Valley with the lead over the Rough Riders. Zlomke misses away, 1-0. Dotson with 2 RBIs as well this year. Also walked 3 times. Just a bit late on that one. 1-1.
A little side note. I'm thoroughly impressed with Coach Smith, and what she's doing is giving these seniors their due chance in a game. Obviously, a compliment to the seniors that have been a part of the program for maybe all 4 years and not playing every day, but being a part of this team and supporting each other. I don't think you can put a price on kids like that.
Yeah, I really like Coach Smith and what she's done with this Roosevelt squad. 27 wins this season. Pitch just downstairs. It's 3-1. Last year, 26-15, 25-13 the year previous. Looking at now 4 consecutive winning seasons for the Rough Riders. Ball 4.
Wow, what a compliment. 25 wins in a season. That's ginormous. no matter where you're at.
Another runner on, and time is called as Coach Bakey's going to come out. He's got his big sheet. He's going to talk it over. The big clipboard. We got a runner also coming in after Dotson was able to coax that one out as number 5. Harlan Jacobs will come back in. So a re-entry there as the runner comes back in, Harlan Jacobs, to re-enter the ball game, and we'll go back to right field then if they do get to the bottom half of the inning. Last chance for Roosevelt, but they have got their first 3 runners on. It started with a single, a 2-run homer, now a walk, and here is number 22, Grace Bell. Seen Bell with a couple of good at-bats so far out of that number 9 spot.
And her job is to get on base and turn over this lineup and let Clara give a chance to hit one.
Down the left field line,
That's
slicing.
Down.
What
a
play!
Jeez-o.
Wow, London Rowe all the way into foul ground. Makes an incredible play for the first out of the 7th.
She caught that in full stride. I don't even know if it was fair or foul, but it was right on the line. That's a big-time play in this situation. That falls, and now we have second and third probably. Instead, we got an out.
The freshman comes up big for Valley at the shortstop position. First pitch, a fastball missing, 1-0. As we go back to the top of the order, and Clara Page. Page with a single, an RBI, and a couple of flyouts to right field in her 3 plate opportunities. This one up the right side, but slicing out of play. 1-1 the count.
Well, it's no secret how Madison's going to pitch her. She's done it the same way every single at bat.
Definitely don't want to leave anything out over the plate.
No.
The 1-1. Went inside with the changeup that time and got the call. Dangerous in that one.
Dangerous. She took it and catcher moved it about 18 inches. Still got a strike call.
The 1-2. Grounded to the left side. Throw to second for 1. Rose with the return, not in time. Fielder's choice. Gets the lead runner for the second out of the inning. And with 2 outs, here's Sloan Swanson.
That might be your biggest out right there, just getting her to hit a ground ball. So you can tell she's the leader on the field and at the dish.
Swanson 0 for 2 tonight, along with a walk. Trying to extend the inning and extend the season for Des Moines Roosevelt. Down 7-3. First pitch, a called strike, 0-1. Roosevelt with the program record 27 wins, at least in the Bound era, dating back over the last 15 plus years. This one down the line, but hits off the fence, foul ball. Now 0-2. A strike away from the state tournament are the Valley Tigers. Maddie Zlomke gets the ball from right field, goes to the rosin bag on this hot night, and steps to the mound. 0-2. No. Swinging strike 3, got her with the changeup. And the Valley Tigers return to the state softball tournament. A hard-earned 7-3 victory over the 10th-ranked Roosevelt Rough Riders as Valley moves on to the Elite 8 next week. Coach Cooley, great performance here, really on both sides, and only one team could move on, but a great season out of Roosevelt. Valley back to the state tournament. Fun night of softball here this evening.
Gosh, it was. There's some great plays on both ends. Valley getting 11 hits. It's tough to beat a team with 11 hits.
Valley gets it done. 7-3 is the final. Before we depart, first a thank you once again to all of our great sponsors of our coverage here over the last couple of days during the sub-state game yesterday on baseball, the 5-0 win for the baseball program. And here a 7-3 victory for the softball team in the regional championship game, including Kona Ice. See them out there, and you see them all around our community, giving back to the community. Kona Ice, making my daughter happy with her shaved ice earlier this evening, and all the youngsters in the community. They were up in Western Hills at our end of the year party this year, and a great locally owned group here with Kona Ice. Big thank you to them for being with us. Also a big thank you to the Tiger Junior Football Club, tigerjuniorfootball.com to get your youngster signed up. Grades 3 through 7 for football coming up. Registration ends for that one on July 25th. With the West Des Moines Softball Club for youths of all ages and all levels. The opportunity to play softball, learn, and hopefully one day play here for the Valley program. WDMsoftball.org. Also thank you to Bevy's on 50th Street. Post-game celebration there after the championship tonight for the Tigers. Before, during, and after the game, make sure you stop out to a locally owned and operated hotspot that is Bevy's on 50th Street. Also want to say thank you to the Valley Tiger Booster Club, helping all the Tiger programs at all different levels here. I couldn't do it without their support. Support the Tigers by supporting the Booster Club. And we get out with our Graphite Construction Group Hard Hat Player of the Game. Coach Cooley, I think you had a favorite a little bit earlier. You ready to go? Who is our player of the game?
Jordan Huffman. 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs and the 9-3 put out. Obviously, a lot of deserving players, but that's the one that stood out to me.
Jordan Huffman is our Graphite Construction Group Hard Hat Player of the Game. Great performance out of her, and a great performance out of the Tigers. And Coach, this is fun.
Yeah, I first time ever, so I really enjoyed it. Thanks for letting me sit up here and watch and run my mouth a little bit.
Different viewpoint up here.
Yeah, it is.
No doubt.
It is.
And thanks to our great crew as well here with CISN TV. Did a great job here, and I know many of them will be with us also next week at the state softball tournament. Final score here for the final time tonight. Valley a winner and on to the state tournament, 7-3 over Des Moines Roosevelt. For the whole crew, I'm Trent Condon alongside Ryan Cooley. Thanks for joining us tonight on this regional championship.